Alyssa Forever here, and today I'm going to be creating a fall-inspired makeup look. This look is going to include some golds, some bronzes, and of course, a pop of color on the lip. It's not fall without a dark lip, is it? Oh, disclaimer, before we get into the video, I'm just going to warn you, I have a broken fingernail. It was a very nasty, bloody mess, so don't judge me. Also, I know you noticed my new do. This is my new wig, yes, lace front wig from RPG Show. I'll be doing a whole review video on that very soon. Check out my new bling, my Alyssa necklace that I'm gonna be wearing every day for the rest of my life. I got this from Be Happy Live Pink. I will put the links and everything for that below in the description box. But I'm just gonna go ahead and get into the dang tutorial so you guys can achieve this look. Let's go. I'm going to start off with foundation and brows already finished. If you click the image in the upper left hand corner, it's going to open up a new window where you can see my foundation routine. And as for brows, I also have a tutorial for that. If you click the image in the upper right hand corner, it's going to open another window where you can watch that tutorial. I'm just going to go ahead and put on some Carmex so my lips are nice and moisturized for the lipstick. So the first color I'm going to use is Wear Infinity by L'Oreal. This is in the color Gilded Bronze. And I'm only going to be using this on my eyelids, making sure they're nice and pigmented. Then I'm going to take my eyeshadow brush and use Bella Eyes by Milani. This is the color Bella Copper. I'm basically just going to outline everything that I just did. I'm going to take this copper color and just warm up the edges of the gilded bronze that I used. I feel like this is the most perfect color for fall. It has like an orange tint to it, and orange is like the color of fall. Pumpkins, leaves, and all that. Next, I'm going to use another color from Milani's Bella Eyes. This is the color Bella Bronze. It actually doesn't come all crumbled like that. I accidentally dropped it in, yeah. So since this is kind of a darker color, I'm just going to make a V kind of on the corner of my eye going towards the crease. Now on camera this color appears to go on very light, but in person it actually does go on kind of dark. So you're going to kind of want to ease your way into it. Just use a little bit at first and work your way up to a darker pigment. Now I'm just going to blend all that out. Yes, I'm using the same brush that I used to apply the eyeshadow, but first I kind of wiped it off on a t-shirt to make sure that there weren't any other colors on the brush. You're going to want to take your time when blending because you don't want any harsh lines. A lot of people tend to skip this step, but it's very important. Now I'm going to take my fan brush. If you don't have one of these, you can take a powder brush and kind of squish it together so it's flat. This is also a step that you can skip if you want. I'm just really trying to make sure that there is no harsh lines and that everything is a smooth blend. Ah, nice and blended. A smooth transition to my brows. Now I'm going to take this flat short brush from IT Cosmetics and dip it in the darkest color from my natural shadow palette from NYX. I'm basically using this to add a little bit of drama to the darker color I previously applied, focusing on the crease to make it darker. Now the tricky part of this is going to be keeping it down low. Sometimes the shadow can get up a little high, up by that brow bone, and it just kind of gives a different look. So for this look I just want it to stay down by the crease. Now I'm just going to blend again, but make sure if you're using the same brush that you wipe it off to make sure that there's no other shadows on that brush. Now I'm going to go back to my Bella Copper. I'm just going to put it smack dab in the middle of the beginning and the end of my eyelid. I kind of want it to look like it fades from light to dark from my tear duct to my crease. Now I'm going to grab my Sephora eyeshadow palette and use the champagne side of Crochet. Now to kind of brighten up my eyes, I'm just adding that to the inner corner of my eye. On to eyeliner. I'm just gonna go ahead and use a Pro Pen eyeliner, which is my favorite type of eyeliner, but you can use whatever you prefer. So don't judge me. It's already hard to do winged eyeliner, but now I'm trying to do it like in front of a camera with this bright light in my eyes. So please, I know it's a hot mess, but bear with me, people. Now for lashes, I'm going to go ahead and take my favorite lash glue by Revlon and my favorite lashes from the Kardashian Beauty Collection. These are Scintillate lashes. Now I'm going to take a mascara just to blend my real lashes with the fake lashes. This is IT Cosmetics Tightline. I always do my under eye concealer after my eyeshadow because all that spillage and then I'm like grabbing my face and stuff, so this just kind of covers all those mistakes and makes it look flawless. Going back to this brush, I'm also going to go back to that Bella Bronze color and use this on my lower lash line. I'm not going to take this all the way over to my tear duct, I'm just going to kind of work it halfway. I feel like I need to add a little bit more of that champagne color, so that's what I'm going to do. Adding just a little bit of black eyeliner on the outer edges of my lower lash line. Now I'm going to take this really thin angled brush and dip it in the darkest color from my natural palette from NYX. Since I used a pen eyeliner, it doesn't tend to stay very well, so this eyeshadow is just going to keep it in place. So I had this really good idea and I wanted to add some more of that coppery orange color, and what I'm doing is just adding it right in the middle so it does that fade just like I did on my eyelid. And that's it for the eyes. If you want to add a little mascara on those lower lashes, go for it. Now I'm going to take this small fluffy brush from IT Cosmetics, which just so happens to be the other end of the flat brush that I used earlier. And I'm going to take this Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer, and I'm just going to use it to contour my nose. This stuff is like perfect for nose contour. It's the perfect color, perfect texture, and I love it because it smells like chocolate, of course. Now I'm going to warm my face up a little bit, and by doing that I use this Maybelline foundation, this powder foundation. It's actually a couple shades darker than my skin tone, but it gives me a nice bronzy tan look. I'm just going to wipe off that Carmex that I put on before I started my makeup because I'm going for a matte look. So I'm going to take this Night Moth lip pencil from MAC and this Wet n Wild lipstick called Cherry Bomb. I'm going to use a Night Moth to fill in the majority of my lips and then just use the lipstick to fill it all in. Sometimes for a more bold look, I'll take the lip liner and go back over it again. And here's the finished look. I'm ready for fall, are you? Okay, so that's pretty much it. I know it kind of seems like a lot of steps, but in reality it's really not all that. It just seems like it when I have to break it down like that. If you happen to recreate this look, I would absolutely love to see it. And in order for me to see it, I would need you to post it on Insta and hashtag Alyssa Forever Fall. And I'm gonna be checking that, and I'm gonna be liking pictures and commenting and all that stuff. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. This just in. Alyssa Forever's baby hairs have been giving life all over the country. Wait, all over the world. Chicago women